All right, we on. All right, we on. We here. Everybody got their limbs. Everybody made it this week. Everybody survived. Everybody got their swords. Somebody ready for spiritual war. All right. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start this week off back on the highways and byways. Blessings. Thanks to glory. We'll start off by giving all honor, praise, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Ba'ashem, Ha, Rakah, Akwadash.
All right. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well of Yahshua. Peace and blessings to the faithful elect of Yahshua, the men who's teaching, hitting the highways and byways, sitting down for lessons. Do whatever you can to make your call and election short. Teaching through the true names of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, Yahweh in the name Yahweh Shah, Yahweh why Yahweh Shah. All right? And we just about to do what we do, man. All right. This is a good angle. We probably come and look. Don't think this is a good angle. Or we can start off like this. I don't know if you want to get that. Whatever. I mean, people just walking around just lackadaisical. Like it ain't. Lord has promised no smoke. The end of all smoke. I mean, the end of all smoke, man. Right? Because Esau giving out the smoke. Somebody start with that. The incense, those that was incensed against you, and somebody get gonna search that. Just search incense against you, and we're gonna start with that should take us into the end of all things. Let's get a scripture about the end of all things at hand. Because yeah, man, people walking around, you know what I'm saying, like it's just a game. The weather is starting to pick up, and people demon demonic activity is about to kick in, man. So this is why the Lord said you got to put on the whole armor of the Most High, man. Because you people ain't gonna listen. So we gotta get out of here, get out here and edify those who have been awakened to this message, and we fishing for the elect, man. The Lord said He was gonna make fishers out of men, man. So we out here looking for the elect. Somebody can get that too. Matthew, I think 5 and 18, or 5 and 16.
You want me to bring out for end of all things?
Matter of fact, hold that. Cause that'll we're gonna start a ride with that.
You said 5 and 18?
Yeah, it should be 5 and 18. 5th chapter. And he went around recruiting the disciples.
That's about the law.
What you talking about?
5 and 15.
No, it might. Matter of fact, it's 4. I always do that. It's 4 and 18. Yeah, it's 4 and 18. I always say 5 because I know in the 4th chapter they go into how the Lord was tempted at the beginning.
You say incense against you?
Yeah, incensed against you. I'll bring that up.
You got a spelling on that?
Matthew 4 and 18. Go ahead.
You got a spelling on incense?
Incense, like literally incense. Go ahead.
Matthew 4 and 18.
God. Hey man, you know you're Israelite? All right, go ahead. Read this.
Matthew 4 and 18.
God.
And do I say Jesus?
Go ahead, Yahweh Shah.
And Yahweh Shah, walking by the sea of Galilee,
Uh-huh.
saw 2 brethren,
Uh-huh.
Simon called Peter,
Uh-huh.
and Andrew his brother,
Right.
casting a net into the sea.
So the Lord, who people call Jesus, he was walking around, right? And he was looking for his men because he had a mission. Now he was basically programmed to complete. Keep going.
For they were fishers.
For they were what?
For they were fishers.
So he met these men, and in the carnal world, right, before they became the new men that they will be said to become after the Lord completes his point of meeting them. Before that point, they were fishers. They used to fish in the world. Go ahead. Like actually catch fish. Go ahead.
And he said unto them, follow me.
He said, do what?
Follow me.
Not your woman, man. He didn't say follow your woman. You said you good. Give me Proverbs 1 and give me like 22nd verse, man.
I got that incense.
Go ahead. Hold on the smoke. That's what he said. That's what this is. I'm the end of all things. That's coming right up the whole thing. That's the Esau.
Come on.
Follow me,
Uh-huh.
and I will make you fishers of men.
He gonna make you fishers of men. So we ain't out here for everybody, man. You say you good, thou sayest, man. The Lord don't want you then, man. Go ahead. Is that it on that?
You want me to keep going?
That's it. He gonna make them fish. So we out here to fish for the elect, man. Because the Lord don't want everybody, man. Can somebody get? I pray for them, not for the world. I think that's John 17 and I think it's John 17.
John 17 and 9.
Yeah, 17 and 9. Go ahead.
It's John 17, verse 9. I pray for them. I pray for them.
You pray for who?
For them.
The men that he assigned to become spiritual fishers. That's who so-called Jesus Christ prays for. Go ahead.
I pray not for the world.
He don't pray for the world, man. But I thought it says in John 3:16, for God so loved the world. God don't love the world, man. He don't love you people either. Which one?
18. So.
That's cool.
You still want
Pull it.
Proverbs 1 and 20?
Bring it out. You try to get scriptures that's on the point. Go ahead. That's not a good one. Go ahead.
Proverbs 1, verse 22.
Uh-huh.
It says, how long, ye simple ones?
How long? What?
How long, ye simple ones?
So that man that just said he was good, man, he probably a heathen anyway, man. But that's why you ask, you don't assume, because you can go off a physical countenance. We don't judge off color. You know what I'm saying? We judge off the spirit and the works of a man, man. So he could have been walking up and down here looking like a so-called Latino, right? And he was actually a damn Edomite, you know? Go ahead.
How long, ye simple ones?
Mm-hmm.
Will ye love simplicity?
So how long you gonna love simplicity? How long you gonna love walking down the boardwalk with your girl on a Friday night and the end of all things is at hand? Who got it?
Proverbs 1 and 7.
Uh-huh.
The fear of Yahweh is the beginning of knowledge,
Mm-hmm.
but fools despise wisdom and instruction.
See that? Who got the end of all things is at hand? You know?
It's 1 Peter 4 and 7.
Con.
But the end of all things is at hand.
So the end of all things is at hand, man. How long you gonna love simplicity? With knowing that, man. But you people don't believe in the Bible, man. So the Lord's gonna get this thing really cracking and going, man. You know? Folly. Folly. Y'all going into slavery and you don't even know it, man. Go ahead. What you got? Uh-oh, we got a lot. 17 and 9.
I got that on John 17 and 9.
Yeah, it was more on that. Yeah. Keep going.
Isaiah.
No. John 17 and 9. You keep going on that. You know? So it's all fun and games and strolling and etc. right now. But what people don't know, the government's about to let loose their troops, right? And they're about to come round people up. Specifically, you so-called blacks, aka Negroes, so-called Latinos, and so-called Native American Indians, man. It's written in the Bible. And the world is about to be chipped. The society you living in right now is about to be forced to buy and sell only by having the RFID chip, man. And people are walking around like it's a game, man. And you don't know anything, but you don't want to know anything. We damn sure not out here for no Edomites either. We out here for these guys right here. They're rolling around like it's a game and it's not, man. Hey, bro, y'all got a second? You know? It's not a game, man. But so pretty much, bro, just to tell you real quick, you so-called black man?
Yeah, I know about myself.
Yeah. So you probably come from the tribe of Judah. If you just a regular black, you ain't from the islands or nothing like that, right? Are your people from like Jamaica, etc.? Nah, it's from America, right? We are too. So you come from the top tribe of the Israelites. The Lord, he's showing men this truth of this Bible, because you know our people grew up going to the church, but the pastor don't teach our people nothing. But it was a prophecy that was going to be a part of the Israelites awakening. The people that wanted to into slavery by slave ships, had America stolen from them, which was the so-called Indians and the so-called Latino tribes. Those all are the people of God. They're actually the Israelites. There's no such thing as a black person. That's why you can't go to a country named black. And long story short, the prophecy is fulfilling that the Israelites is waking up right now. That's why you have the pandemic going on, the coronavirus, because the end of all things is at hand. Bring that out real quick. 1 Peter 4 and 7.
I agree with that.
Yeah, and you gotta know this. You're an Israelite, man. You know you a Jew?
Huh?
You know what a Jew is? You ever heard of the Jews? The
Yeah, I
Jewish
heard
people?
them, but I ain't really like looking to the religion and stuff.
That's exactly, because the Lord don't deal with religion. He just deals with the truth. You don't gotta go to a building to learn about God, bro. You can literally just go home, stand outside, and deal with your people that's not gonna charge you anything. And we show you in here that this book speaks to everything that you can imagine. How to obtain everything. Everything. We're not some bums out on the street either. You know? But we ain't teaching to be trying to, you know, oh bro, we can get a Mercedes too, or we got the Mercedes. That's not what we out here for. The Lord about to destroy this place, bro. He about to destroy America. That's why people dying from this so-called coronavirus.
Yeah.
But it's being lied and fabricated on a higher level to actually do something else. Before we go into that real quick, because I ain't gonna hold you, but you can stay as long as you want. 1 Peter 4 and 7.
It's 1 Peter 4 and 7.
Go ahead.
But the end of all things is at hand.
But the what?
But the end of all things is at
So
hand.
the end of all things is at hand, man. And it's been at hand. First, you had to go into slavery by the cargo slave ships. Deuteronomy 28:68. Whoever got it.
Deuteronomy 28 and 68.
Watch this. Listen. You ever how did so-called black people get to America?
You said they brought us on the ship?
Watch this. Go ahead.
And the Lord,
Deuteronomy 1 and 1.
and the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Well, what?
With ships.
What's on the back of a dollar?
Back on the dollar?
You got a dollar on you? What's the
yeah.
design of what's the first design you could think of that's on the back of a dollar?
The White House?
What's another one?
The dove? The tree?
A pyramid, right?
Yeah, the little pyramid, yeah.
Read that
It's
again.
on the-
Watch this.
Deuteronomy 28 and 68.
Uh-huh.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
Into what?
Into Egypt again with ships.
Exodus 20 and 2. So that's why that's on the back of the dollar. Because the people that they brought on the slave ships were going to fulfill this prophecy. And the way you were going to know that you was these people is when you look at your money, guess what? It's a pyramid on the back. What do pyramids go back to? What place?
Egypt.
There you go. Deuteronomy 1 and 1. Who was it said to? So it said, one more time on that, real quick.
Deuteronomy 28 and 68.
Uh-huh.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt
Bring
again. Thee.
Let's find out who the D is. This is how you read the Bible. It's in pieces, bro. You will never open the Bible and just read through it and understand it like that. It's in pieces because the Lord don't want everybody to get it. Only men that's gonna get it is the man that was chosen to get it. If you understanding these things right now, you believe in God,
Yeah.
consider yourself blessed. He's showing you right now. If you can understand this, go ahead.
Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 1.
So we're gonna find out who the thee is, because he said he's gonna bring thee into Egypt again. Go ahead.
Deuteronomy 1, chapter 1, verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
Unto all who?
All Israel.
So this is the first thing that's said in this same book. This is the first thing said in the first chapter. One more time. Call it. Baba Kushar.
Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 1.
Khan.
These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So these be the words in this whole book called Deuteronomy, which Moses, know who Moses is, right? Mm-hmm. These are the words he spoke to only the Israelites, right? Not blacks, not Latinos, not Indians, none of that. That's why they say that. Now read that. What book is this?
Deuteronomy. Deuteronomy 28 and 68.
The what chapter?
28.
Chapter. See that? Now, so this is in the 28th chapter. Some more words that was going to be said to only all Israel, right? Nobody else, right? All Israel. It didn't say nobody else. And he can show you. Go ahead.
And the Lord shall bring thee into Egypt again with ships.
So who would be the thee? All who? Read
All
it.
of Israel.
Read it one more time for him.
Same book.
If you can receive it, the Lord want to save you, man. Y'all ain't just we not like everybody, bro. We was in it too. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know who you are. You don't, and I mean that in a compliment. You don't even know what you truly can obtain to. It's more than $1 million, bro. The Israelites was promised this whole earth. That's why your people is profiled, right? They're used to be to basically push the whole vibration of the earth, right? Whether it be clothes, style, how we dress, our sports, everything, bro. They're just you're using your who you are in the wrong ways, and it's being hid behind this thing called black or Latino or Native American Indian, right? You gotta understand who you are before you can even be riding around out here. This is why your people being killed, man. Y'all Jews and you don't even know it. Y'all the real Jews, man. Those people stealing your identity. Don't you know the Jews run the entire earth, man? They run the entire earth. That's who actually put you in slavery. The Jews. That's who own the NBA.
Fake Jews. So
The
far.
fake Jews. Get it. Watch this. Revelation 3:9. Whoever got it.
I'm gonna get up out of here, my dude.
Let me
I
give you one more.
appreciate this.
Let me
I
give-
appreciate it.
Let me give you one more. Go ahead. Go ahead.
You got
Whoever
that?
got it. But if you don't want to receive it, you're going to be destroyed. Lord
got
willing, you wake up. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, you receiving it. I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you now. See this? We'll cut to the chase with you. This is why the coronavirus is going on right now. Because they about to chip everybody. You going to let them put a chip in you? Or you cool with technology?
They gonna catch me.
That's what's gonna happen, man. You take the chip, the Lord, when you call God, his name is Yahweh. That's his name. God got a name, bro. And his son name is not Jesus. I could open you up the Bible right now and show you that. Jesus never even existed. That person never existed. His name was Yahweh Shai. And you so-called black man with woolly hair that look just like y'all. Y'all his bloodline descendants. This is not a fairy tale, bro. You think we crazy? You think the Lord, do you think things happen for no reason? Or you think everything happened for a reason?
Some things happen for a reason.
There you go, man. So this is already out here. How you think we got the pictures? It's already been put on news. You know what I'm saying? Etc. They about to chip everybody. This is the mark of the beast. If you take this, you finish, man. America also about to be destroyed by nuclear fire. World War III is about to happen. How you gonna get out of here? You ain't got no army. You ain't got enough money.
You gotta accept it.
That's why you gotta be humble to receive this. You gotta be willing to. I know you don't know me, but you know me in the spirit, because we're the same people, man. You know what I'm saying? I wouldn't lie to you, bro. There's a lot of people out here that would. I'm telling you 100% truth, and I'm backing it up with facts. That's who you spend your time on. Not a bike, bro. Not a skateboard. Not TV. They about to round your people up, pull you out of their house, and they gonna kill a lot of you. They about to round people up, man. And they gonna force you to take this chip. And if you don't get killed in the FEMA camp, because that's what they call FEMA camps, where they gonna force you to take it, you gonna die by the nuclear destruction. The nuke's gonna fly over here, because America got a lot of smoke with a lot of other countries. That's how the Lord gonna destroy this place for everything they did to us. You think he forgot about slavery? How you bring a whole nation of people into slavery? So it's up to you. It's up to the Lord if you receive it, bro. But you're an Israelite, and if you so-called black man, you come from the tribe of Judah, which the Lord Jesus Christ, so-called, he come from. His name is Yahushua. And God's name is not God. That's a title. His name is Yahweh, not Jehovah, not Yahweh, not Yahuwah, not Yehoshua. None of those things. His name is Yahweh. Yah means he. Hawa means to be, exist. He just is. Just like this. It just is. You know how it got here. We could tell you. He set up men to tell you. So you could pass up on this opportunity. You might not see us no more. And you finished. The Lord don't want you. All right? Y'all got anything else to say to the brother?
Revelations 3:9.
Go ahead.
This Revelations 3:9, it says, "Behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not,
You would say they are what?
they are Jews and are not, but do lie.
Who the only people that call themselves Jews? Black people don't call themselves Jews. Read that one more time, Mark.
This Revelations 3, verse 9.
This the Bible, man. You can go buy this.
It says, behold, I will make them of the synagogue of Satan, which say they are Jews and are not, but do lie. Behold, I will make them to come and worship before thy feet.
Not everybody, though. Only the ones who want to accept and admit and understand they Jews, man. You the bloodline Jew. To be a Jew is a bloodline. It's not a religion. God don't deal with religion, man. That's why when you go to church, granny take you to church, mama take you to church, auntie, uncle, daddy, whoever, brother, sister, they don't teach you nothing, man. They don't read the Bible because church is a program to keep you asleep, man. Period. You ain't supposed to know none of this. This is the greatest thing that ever happened to you right now. You don't think about it after. Period. You ain't some regular dude walking around, man. But you're going to understand that when it's too late. The things you see in the sky, man, what's that, man? Those are chariots of God, man. Those are vehicles. Those are angels that drive those ships, man. Ever heard that song? Swing low, sweet chariot. Our people knew who they were before it was beat out of them. Them the chariots of Israel, man. Ain't no such thing as aliens. So-called white man a liar. He the devil. You think God hate? Bring it out. 9 and 6. Amos 5 and 15.
I appreciate
That's cool.
this, though.
It's cool. No, I can't even dap you on that, bro. I can't dap. If I see you again and you wake up, I'll dap you, bro. This is your life on the line, man. Lord willing, he wake you up.
Have a good one, y'all.
I feel.
All right?
All right. Have a good night, y'all.
All right. You bring that out for us. Man, hey, we just went into it. We only out here for the leg, man. You don't keep holding. You know? Oh yeah. He said God don't hate. Amos 5 and 15. Romans 9 and 6. And any other hate scriptures y'all got. What was that? Proverbs, perfect hatred. God don't hate. Bring it out. They say God don't hate, man. Shalom, Akim. Yahweh Bashim, Yahweh Shah Brakatah. Go ahead. Amos 5 and 15. Romans 9 and 6.
Psalms 139:22.
Whoever got one, bring it out.
Yeah, I got Malachi, chapter 1 and verse 3.
Bring it out. You got hate scriptures, bring them out. Jake going that. Jake going to hear you, man, I got this new play, man. I got this honey, man. Bring them out. Bring them out, man.
You want 9 and 3 or 9 and 6?
Straight. Got most nine. Whoever got it don't matter which one first. It don't matter.
Malachi chapter 1 verse 1. The burden of the Lord of the word of the Lord to Israel by Malachi. I have loved you, said the Lord. Yet ye say, wherein hast thou loved us? Was not Esau Jacob's brother? Saith the Lord. Yet I loved Jacob and Esau. And I hated Esau.
And he what?
And I hated Esau.
So he loved Jacob, but he hated Esau. Who got Proverbs 11 and 1? Let's find out why God got to hate and love. Let's find that out. Because, man, you just trying to fill my head with the baloney and stuff. Maybe that's just how you interpret it. That's how you see it. We reading the Bible verbatim. I ain't even said nothing. Brothers reading scriptures, and I'm not even breaking them down. I'm talking about other stuff. You know what I'm saying? I ain't even broke that. Those scriptures you don't even got to break down. I ain't broke no scriptures down. That's how you know that the Lord don't want everybody, man. Period. Whoever got them, man.
You want Proverbs 11 and 1?
Yeah. Let's find out why God got to hate. Who people call God.
This Proverbs 11 verse 1.
Con.
A false balance is abomination to the Lord.
Is a what?
Is abomination to Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shai.
Those mothers was clearly the Jews, man. You can see it in their face, man. In their souls and their eyes, man. Those people of God, man. And they walking around on some skateboards. This is devil, man. This is why God hates Esau, man. The so-called white man. One more time, Baba Kusha.
This Proverbs 11 verse 1.
Con.
A false balance is abomination to Yahweh.
When you come out, you hit these highways and byways and you want to deal with your people, man, you really see the condition that our people are in, man. It ain't about us, it's just about the truth, man. It ain't about me, it ain't about nothing, man. Our people's finished, man. They finished. Talking about some, let me give you some dap. Bro, I'm not dapping you, gonna die, man. What I'm gonna dap you for?
That's a good look in the story, bro.
Lord, not playing, man. Go ahead, man. Next scripture. And it's an austere spirit. It's a time and place for everything, man. It ain't the time for dap right now, bro. It's time to be going to buy a Bible and come back up here, man.
I got Amos 5:15. Hate the evil and love the good, and establish judgment in the gate.
One more time, Salaki.
Amos 5:15. Hate the evil and love the good.
Do what?
Hate the evil and love the good, and establish judgment in the gate.
So it's lying good. It's killing people. I can't breathe. You know what I'm saying? Get out of the car. I'm not getting out of the car. Blah, blah, blah. I don't have to have a tag. Corinne Gaines. You know what I'm saying? That's evil, man. And evil's just going to bad times. Is this not a time to hate? Don't you people hate the times we in? Don't you hate you can't go outside right now? Right? Don't you hate you if you finna have to get a chip? You know what I'm saying? You don't care though, man. So you know what that make you? Make you a hypocrite. Because you would say you hate the times, but God don't hate people. Somebody get that in the pocketbook. They say he hate the sinner, man. Man, because the pastor tell you, it ain't the sin that he hate. The sinner he hate, baby. It's the sin. And it literally tell you in the apocrypha, known as the apocrypha meaning hidden, right? It means hidden, man. That's just simply what it means. And then the apocalypto means to reveal, man. So we about the spirit, the Holy Spirit, the Ruach Kodesh is the apocalypto, man. It reveals, man. So let's go into it.
Ecclesiasticus
Huh.
12:6.
Thank you.
For the Most High hated sinners.
Thank you, man. What?
For the Most High hated sinners,
Uh-huh.
and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly.
One more time, Mark. You say God do what?
For the Most High hated sinners.
He hate who?
Sinners.
But they say he hate the sin. One more time, Mark. One more time.
Ecclesiasticus 12:6.
Right?
For the Most High hated sinners,
Man.
and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly.
He don't hate sin. He hates sinners. And he do hate. Ecclesiastes 3, man. Go ahead. Whoever got, whatever you got, we rolling.
Romans 9:13. As it is written, Jacob have I loved, but Esau have I hated.
See that? Who is Jacob and Esau then? Because it's saying in the Bible that God hate. But he say he hate Esau and he love Jacob. Jacob is so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. You don't even know who you are. But you want to be everybody's damn friend. Don't the scriptures say never trust thine enemy, man? Don't the scriptures tell you who your enemy is, man? The people that put you on the slave ships, it tell you, man. Break it all down to us clear, man. The apocalypto. These people walk around smiling in your face, and they ancestors raped, robbed, and stole everything from you, and they never gave us reparations, man. And they stole this country from the Native American, man, and the Latinos, man. This ain't no damn game, man. I can't wait to, man, we just gonna stay patient, man. Enjoy, like that dude Joel B said, trust the process, man. Just trust the process. You love where we at right now. Love where we at. Love every moment, man. Knowing you've been lied to and you sin and you waking up, man. You know what I'm saying?
Got another hate scripture.
Go ahead, man. Hate all throughout the Bible, man. But all we hear about is love everybody, man. All Jake sing about is love songs, man. Then that nigga Neo say, I'm so sick of love songs. Because it's a false balance. You know what I'm saying? Man, go ahead.
This, Psalms 94, verse 1. O Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shah, to whom vengeance belongeth.
To who vengeance belongeth?
O Yahweh, power,
Uh-huh.
to whom vengeance belongeth.
There you go, man. The vengeance belongs to the Most High, man. That's why he said, wait for me to rise up to the prey. Our job is to do is just to tell Jake who they are. You brothers, you learn this truth, you get built up in the spirit, and you just be who the Lord made you to be, man. You know what I'm saying? And you get the true doctrine, right? The true doctrine is what people understand to be great millstone. But those are simply just Israelites that's teaching the truth, man. The complete scriptures, man. It ain't about no damn camp name, man. It ain't about no camp name. The Lord ain't coming back for no camp name, man. The Lord don't give a damn about a camp name, man. He coming back for his elect, man. Period. It ain't about nothing else.
God.
A camp name. Go ahead.
Psalms 139 and 22. I hate them with perfect hatred.
We hate you so-called white people with perfect hatred, man. And specifically, you Jews, man. You so-called Jewish people, man. You ain't Jews, man. You're not the Jews. You the devil that the Bible speak about, man.
I count them mine enemies.
You would sit here and watch us for another 500 years suffer and not have nothing, man. And if you do give us something, guess what? A new update was made in your pocket to where we got we always get your scraps and your leftovers, man. When you're tired of living in Beverly Hills, y'all probably be on y'all get it to Jake, and y'all'll be living on Mars somewhere. If y'all had it y'all way, they'll leave us on Earth after it's been polluted and filled and sucked for everything it's worth, man. That's what they'll do.
Trying to do that.
That's what they trying to do. That's a fact, man.
This, Psalms 94, verse 5. It says, they break in pieces thy people, O Yahweh, and afflict thine heritage.
They breaking pieces the people, man. That's why the Lord hate Esau. Because when you go into it, you can literally identify that the so-called white man goes back to Esau, man. He foots the bill, man. They put out their own scholarship proving that they're actually Esau, man. Right? If it's through a movie, a film, you know what I'm saying? A movie. But if it's through a film, if it's through some type of hidden document, if it's through a dictionary, you just got to go into it, man. And then when you hear something, you just go search it. But the Spirit gonna bear witness, man. You know? You ain't gonna get no birth certificate for this, man. The Spirit gonna stay on you until the end, man. Right? And it might get on you for a little bit of time and you fall out. But you realize at that time when you had it that you was truly an Israelite. Does that change after you fall out? No. You still an Israelite. You just fell out, man. You like an NBA player that was once good, man. You know what I'm saying? You like you like Space Jam, man. You like they had it at a point in time and they lost it. You still Patrick Ewing. You still Charles Barkley. You just lost it. You know what I'm saying? That's all it is, man. It ain't no difference. This thing's simple. It ain't complicated. You know? This is spiritual warfare, man. Somebody get 2 Corinthians 10 and 4. I know brothers got other scriptures. This is spiritual warfare, man. We out here rolling by the Spirit, man. It's not scripted, you know? And we up here going against all odds, man. These people think we crazy, man. But you think we care? I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Every brother got to speak for themselves. I don't give a damn, man. I don't got nothing else. I don't have nothing else to live for, man. Because guess what? I got to die one day. So I might as well die for something honorable, man. And I know I'm not no so-called black man. I know I'm better than you, so-called white people. I know I'm the best on the earth, my people are, man. I know this, man. I've seen this my whole life, man. You can't tell me nothing else, man. All our women are better than yours. You can't tell me nothing, man. Nothing. That's why y'all can't do nothing with Kanye. The niggas y'all try to coon out, you can't even do nothing with them, so you gotta kill them and make them look crazy. You couldn't do nothing with Cat Williams, man. He crazy, because the people lost, man. Foolishness is the wisdom of this world, man. You believe what the news say. You believe what Fox say. If Fox didn't say it, if Steve Harvey didn't co-sign it, if Oprah didn't bring it on her show, I ain't believing it. You know what I'm saying? That's the wisdom of this world, man. 1 Corinthians, whoever got it, and 2 Corinthians.
10 and 4.
10 and 4, and 1 Corinthians like 1 and like 18. Brothers should know it. Go ahead.
1 Corinthians, chapter 10, verse 4. And did all drink the same spiritual drink, for they drank of that spiritual rock that followed them, and the rock was Yahushua.
What you in, 2 Corinthians?
1 Corinthians.
No, 2 Corinthians. Spiritual warfare. This is spiritual warfare, man. This is how we battle, man. This is your armor. I think that's in Ephesians. Put ye on the whole armor of the Lord.
2 2 Corinthians 10 and 4.
Bring it up.
For weapons of our warfare.
Khan, bring it up. Shot.
2 Corinthians 10 and 4.
Khan.
For the weapons of our warfare.
For the what?
For the weapons of our warfare are not carnal.
They're not carnal, man. They ain't not gonna be AK-47s and bulletproof vests. We don't need that, man. I can walk down the street and get shot right now. Lord, I'm going back to the spirit world, man. I see y'all in the kingdom, Lord willing. But I will see you in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Because we the Israelites, man. And don't let nobody ever tell you different, man. Because somebody got to receive that spiritual power. Somebody got to receive that kingdom. Somebody got to help rule the Lord, the Messiah that's promised to come back, man. Because we see everything else passing in these scriptures, man. And they say the people of the scriptures that was used to write these scriptures is going to wake up, man. They say they was going to forget who they were and they was going to wake up, man. How is that not us, man? Explain that, man. How do you fall out the truth, man? How? Explain this, man. How? You got so many things. You got one thing you can sit and be stuck on for years, man. Just who you are. You know what I'm saying? But outside of just the different parables and the puzzles and the mysteries, it's one simple thing you can be stuck on, and that's just who the hell you are, man. It's being kept from us, man, for some reason. Why am I black? And I'm not even black. I'm brown. You know what I'm saying? You don't call so-called Arabs black, and a lot of them brown. Explain that. I'm sitting up here brown as hell, and I'm black. But I'll take that, because they say the Jews black, man. You damn dummies. They cut themselves. Jews is black. Qadar. It means black face, man. Black face. Minstrel show. What is that? Blackface. Who are they making fun of? So-called black people, Negroes, man. And black just going to melis, which just means melanated, man. All the tribes is black. Like brothers be saying, Latinos, y'all some sellout niggas too, cause that's how the so-called white man look at you. You just Spanish-speaking niggas, man. That's it. You forgot who you are, and some of you know we the same people. But Judah in a worse condition than you, and some of you so proud you won't even tell him who he is. And some of you know, man. It's Latinos walking around that know, man. They know the so-called Messiah, a black man, man. They know that. Cause that's their bloodline, man. Man, y'all can go, bro. Let's bring something up.
So 1 Peter 1 and 13, it says, "Wherefore gird up the loins of your mind, be sober and hope to the end for the grace that is to be brought unto you at the revelation of Yahweh Shai HaMashiach."
Man, give me Psalms 82 and 6. Cause we in a melting pot with all these damn ethnicities in America, man. So-called Chinese people walking around, Hamites, white people with Chinese people and all. They ain't never supposed to be none of that, man. It ain't never supposed to be none of that, man. Never. In truth. But the world was basically the program of the Most High was it was set up to go on a balance. You know what I'm saying? There was going to be some truth more so than lies at a point in time, but everything was going to turn into lies, right? And when it was more so truth than it were lies, it was at the smallest point, man. It ain't really been no true truth on the earth, really. Because the Israelite ain't supposed to die, because it say the word of the Lord endureth forever. And I'm the only people that got the word of the Lord. So how is Israelites, you go back into the past, how did King David die? You know what I'm saying? Up until Yahushua, who people call Jesus. His name is not Jesus. His name is Yahushua. He waiting right now to come back, man. You Romans, you so-called white people who kill him, man, he's about to come back and he's about to destroy you, man. He's about to slaughter you, man. He's about to slaughter you, man. And he's about to destroy you niggas that come up against his men. You know what I'm saying? That was used to help raise his men in folly. You know what I'm saying?
I got a scripture for that too.
Go ahead.
This is Zephaniah.
And what does Slaki? And what does folly mean? Just means foolishness, man. Nonsense. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead, Slaki.
You good? Zephaniah 1:14. The great day of the Lord is near.
Con.
It is near
Con.
and hastened greatly. Even the voice of the day of the Lord. The mighty men shall cry there bitterly. That day is the day of wrath.
It's the day of what?
Is the day of wrath.
Man.
A day of trouble and distress.
Distress, man.
A day of wasteness and desolation.
This place about to be wasted. It's about to be desolate. Man, America's about to look like a dang old tore up t-shirt. That's what it's about to look like, man. Shredded in pieces, man. I can't wait. But the scripture, it say, woe unto you that desire the day of the Lord. You know what I'm saying? You know? But what is that actually talking about? You know?
Scripture.
That's why, go ahead, Salaki.
This to back you up. This Psalms 94:8. It says, "Understand, ye brutish among the people,
Thank you.
and ye fools
Among the who?
among the people."
What people, man? The people of the Lord. So-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians.
We got that 82:6.
Con. This is who's supposed to understand, man. 10 and 5, Matthew, whoever can get it. Go ahead.
Let me finish it.
Yeah, go ahead.
It says, "And ye fools, when will ye be wise?"
Mm-hmm.
That's it.
And you people can't stop us, man. Look, you can call the police. They could put us to death. Guess what? This truth don't stop, man. It don't stop, man. I'm sick of this shit, man. You people inferior because of this. Psalms 82:6.
Psalms 82. I'm gonna start at 5.
Con.
They know not, neither will they understand. They walk on in darkness.
Thank you, man.
All the foundations of the earth
Con.
are out of course.
Everything is upside down. It's just, and really, me and Ak was going over this earlier, man. No other place is under the curriculum, the scholastic curriculum of America.
Say the Western Hemisphere.
The Western Hemisphere, period. But America,
America specifically.
because what's taught in America is not, in North America is not necessarily taught in South America, man. Because they ain't got the so-called white man down there lying to them, giving them history books and stuff like that. They know the Lord is so-called black man. That's why a lot of Latinos can come over here and know they come from black people. Because they are black people. You know what I'm saying? But you, so-called black men, right, the top tribe, you don't even know. I mean, you can't even, it don't even go any further past that, man. Like, they really have no clue. I think Judah is the worst, man. I think they the worst, bro. I think they're conditioned the worst. You know what I'm saying?
That's Esau's ultimate plan, though. Like, you take the head out, and the body will fall. You know, so they worked hard on Judah. You know, they worked hard on Judah to break us, make sure we didn't know anything, because, you know, as it's written, like we the head of the 12 tribes, so everything we do is mimicked. We don't know nothing. The rest of the tribes don't know nothing. You know, even if they do know something, they gonna act like they don't know nothing, because they feel like it's in they best to do so, because the head tribe is so stricken. But go ahead.
No. I was just gonna tell somebody to get the influence. What Jacob told Judah and his brothers. He said the brothers gonna follow Judah. You know what I'm saying? So if Judah's being a low life piece of crap, that's how you get the rest, man. There's more Israelites on the planet than anybody on the planet Earth, man. If you really go into it, man.
If you go into it, you will see, and it's not hard to realize. Tell. Look at the continent. Look at the continent of Africa.
How can black people be a minority and they're not even one nation? They're a tribe, man.
Scattered.
How the
everywhere.
hell could you be how can Latinos, Native American Indians, and black people be a dang minority, man? How? Do you know how many Native American Indians it is?
And that's part of that conditioning. They want you to think that when they came over here, it took the United States from the it's not the United States, America. It's just a land really from the Native American Indians. They try to make it seem like it was a minuscule number, but it was tribes all throughout this continent. You know, they massacred a whole people and tried to shove them into the corners, aka a reservation. You know, It was people in South America, all through North America, and all through Canada. You know, that's a construct. Canada, North America, and South America, and Mexico, them all part of one body. That's all one body. It wasn't that. It wasn't three different countries or continents until the white man came. So-called white man came.
That's right.
And put in their education.
That's right.
They constructs.
That's right.
And tried to tell us what everything is.
Yep.
I mean, we you know, we in Illinois right now, but it wasn't nothing. It was just land, and our people lived here. So when you walk past a so-called border, that's another construct because it's to confine you. It's to make you think that you can't be more, or you know, it's to keep you constrained, keep you confined. You know, everything Esau do, anything Esau tell you, is to make you minuscule, man. It's to make you minuscule in your own mind.
Verse 17. Israel has got something.
As I said earlier, we got, you know, Judah got it the worst. We got everything that we knew beat out of us, completely beat out of us. And if you walk and you go through any hood or you know, quote unquote ghetto, you know, throughout the United States, you will see that. You know, our minds are gone. These people don't have nothing. They don't know anything. They don't know who they are. They lost. You know. But who got that? By Judah.
This Genesis 49, verse 8. It says, Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise. Thy hand shall be in the neck of thine enemies, and thy fathers shall bow down before thee.
Go back to the point. The point in the beginning.
Yeah, go back.
This Genesis 49, verse 8. Judah, thou art he whom thy brethren shall praise.
Prophecy. Construct. Head. Body. Thou art he.
And that lets you know that they know this book better than you do. They knew how to take the head out. They knew who the head was. And that's more proof because it's showing you exactly who the head was, and it also lines up because who did all of these horrific things happen to? It happened to all of us, so I ain't gonna limit it, you know. The Native Americans, they was massacred. You know, the Latinos, they got their land taken too, you know. But Judah is documented, well documented. You can Google search right now. Just Google search somebody hanging in a tree, and I guarantee they look like one of us standing here. And that's the proof. The proof is there. It's that simple. But it say Judah will be who all the brethren look up to. So when Judah do something, the whole world follows. It's another instance of proof that show you exactly who is.
I got something to back the brother up real quick. This is the Wikipedia. And Wikipedia is a credible, basically platform where people bring information and it's reference, man. It got sources. So if you really want to find out if it's true or not, you can look it up. It's on the Wikipedia. When you look up the word ghetto, because the brother said something interesting. It say a ghetto, right? I don't think brothers can see this. But anyway, I'm going to read it. Just go to Wikipedia.
Yeah, right there.
Go to Wikipedia and put in ghetto. And look what it say. It says, and that brother's going to have to do the diligence. It says, a ghetto. It says, often the ghetto is usually a part of a city which members of a minority group live, typically as a result of social, legal, or economic pressure. It says ghettos are often known for being more impoverished than other areas of the city. It says, let me jump to the point. The term was originally used for the Venetian ghetto in Venice, Italy. It says, let me jump to this. It says to describe the part of the city where Jews were restricted to live and thus segregated from other people.
Read that again.
It says, a ghetto. Often the ghetto is usually a part of a city in which members of a minority group live. That's why in the ghettos you see blacks, so-called AKA Negroes, so-called Latinos. You see the whole 12 tribes of Israel dang there in the ghetto, man.
You don't see no Edomites.
You don't see no Edomites, man.
And it says the Jews live in the ghettos.
Point being.
Point being.
It says to describe the part of the city where the Jews were restricted to live and thus segregated from other people. It says, listen to this. It says, something else I said. Ghettos in many cities, this how we know it's talking about us. Ghettos in many cities have also been nicknamed the hood.
Man,
I got a scripture to back that up real quick.
I got one more thing just to say on that. So that'll tell you, for anybody, if you're looking for the Jews and what they look like, you can walk through any ghetto, I'm gonna say worldwide, any ghetto, and you go see exactly the resemblance of exactly what Israel looked like in the beginning. Go ahead.
It's Deuteronomy 28, verse 16. Cursed shall thou be in the city, and cursed shall thou be in the field.
There you go.
Nah,
See that? That's a killer, man.
that's a killer, man. You can read that again.
Yeah, one more time on that.
That backs up everything that you just read with actual facts. This is Deuteronomy 28, verse 16. Cursed shalt thou be in the city,
Nah.
and cursed shalt thou be in the field.
I got a scripture to back up what the brother's saying. This Ecclesiastes in the regular Bible, the incomplete Bible, chapter 12, and verse. I'm gonna start at 10. The preacher sought to find out acceptable words, and that which was written was upright. So what was written? These scriptures. That's the only thing that's counting as what is written, right? That's what all the so-called scholars of the earth go off of. What's written? Well, what does Bible prophecy have it as? Let me keep going. It says, even words of truth, right? This is Solomon. He was trying to find out was what. But to keep going, to back the point up, it says the words of the wise are as golds and as nails fastened by the masters of assemblies, which are given from one shepherd. And further, by these, my son, be admonished. Of making many books, there is no end, and much study is weariness of the flesh. So like the brother Kabar said, he said, pretty much, you basically just backed up everything we just read with this. And this is the only thing that's considered to be fastened with gold nails, man, and masters of assemblies, you know? And that's quoted by the wisest man that ever lived, Solomon, who was Yahushua. Your brothers can receive it. Go ahead. I know you have something, bro.
I got Jeremiah 50:6. My people hath been lost sheep. Their shepherds have caused them to go astray.
See, you false pastors, man. You false pastors, man. You pastors that's out. Just you teach for lucre's sake, man. Filthy lucre's sake. If somebody can grab that, filthy lucre's sake. Lucre is Lucre. Filthy lucre.
Call that Ecclesiastes from you. I'm gonna take a note on it.
12 and 10. You can start at through 13. Hey, you bugged out. Go ahead. I was dang mine. Jake Dan. Who has something? Who was reading? Salaki.
I want me to finish?
Yeah, go ahead. One more time from the top. Salaki.
Jeremiah 50:6. My people.
Who?
My people
So the Most High. That's who's talking right here. Go ahead. Yahweh. Go ahead.
have been lost sheep,
See that?
and their shepherds have caused them to go astray. They have turned them away on the mountains. They have gone from mountain to hill.
Oh man, we all over the place, man. Cause you could be scattered in more than one way. You know, not just physically. You're physically, mentally, and spiritually scattered, man. You niggas talking about you Buddhists. Jake getting into talking about they monks. What else, Jake? Jake Hotep. Muslims.
We everything. That's more of the truth. There's more of the proof though. It just show you proof. We scattered. Scattered everything.
But yet, according to that source, we're the minority.
It's blasphemy, man.
This is Genesis 32:12. It says, "And thou saidest, I will surely do thee good, and make thy seed as the sand of the sea." which cannot be numbered for multitude.
So who was the Israelites, man? The majority. You know what I'm saying? Now who is so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians? The majority, the Israelites, the majority, man. How are we the minority? This man lied to us about everything, man. How are you not fired up, man? How is you not fired up, man? You know what I'm saying?
And that's the reason why they divide us. They divide us into different nations, well, so-called different nations. You know, they tell you Mexican instead of being an Israelite. And that way, that number is always it's misconceived. Because we see each other every day, and we know we each other by spirit, but by the doctrine of the white man, we don't know that we family, that we brothers. You know what I'm saying?
Let me read this up. This is Jeremiah 20:7. It says, "O Lord, O Yahweh, Yahweh Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai." It says, "Thou hast deceived me, and I was deceived. Thou art stronger than I, and hast prevailed. I am in derision daily. Everyone mocketh me." Now, what this really talking about is the tribulations that Jeremiah was going through as being a prophet, right? A servant. He was serving the Lord. And when you're a servant of the Lord, you're a prophet, man. You know what I'm saying? Now, what I'm relating this to is pretty much to show brothers, like we saying that the so-called white man did this, but the Lord controlled him. You know what I'm saying? This is what it's about at the end of the day, giving the Lord reverence, man. He did this to us, man. For what? Because we went off. We weren't keeping the law, statutes, and commandments, man. And we didn't want to be, we wanted to be Buddhists, monks, you know what I'm saying, Persians. Man, Alexander, I like how you run this place, man. And you the Israelite. This is Jake, man.
That's how we became Romans. You know?
Man. Alexander looking at what we got, and Jake, but man, I think yours better. That's Jake Cooning, man. That Coon spirit. It says, let me keep going to get the point. It says, "For since I spake, I cried out. I cried violence and spoil." So really, if you got 2 eyes and 2 ears and a brain in America, and you a so-called black, Latino, Native American, when you speak truly, right, it's about sorrow.
Man.
Damn near 24/7, man. That's why you get high. That's why you get drunk. That's why you pop pills. That's why you do all these things, man. You know? That's why you don't like family structure. Cause the Lord did this to us, man. He scattered us, man. The Lord said, smite the shepherd. Somebody get that, Zechariah 13:7. Cite 13:8. You can start it, I believe. He said, smite the shepherd and the sheep shall scatter, man. The Lord did that, man. So when they came on those boats, when they pulled up on the boats to the Americas, when they pulled up on the boats to West Africa, Ham sold us out, the rest of the tribes, because he went and got the northern kingdom first. The Lord, he sent this hitman, right, which is so-called white man, tell you that. He sent them to the Americas first, and they came and wrecked shop on this place, man. And he played the good guy the entire time, man. He played like he was Chucky. I'm your friend forever. But really, Chucky want his body. You see that? And what they show you in Get Out, man. They want you, man. They want that blessing. You can't have our lot. How you want to be you, but you want to be me? Pick one. I don't want to be you. And then our people don't even want to be you. You just made them believe while they were down that you were God. And you're not, man. That's why you painted God as a so-called white man, man. Because you know that's who everybody worship. So if I see God as a so-called white man, how am I not gonna reverence the people that look like him?
That's it. They made themselves the image. They completed the mission. That's pretty much. This is in Rio.
Yeah, that's called the what's that called again?
It's Christ the Redeemer.
Yup.
They made him a hippie.
And they put him amongst a bunch of Israelites. They put this big statue on the top.
That's in Brazil, right? Yeah.
They put that on top of a mountain amongst a whole nation of Israelites.
Yup. And these people walk around every day knowing who you are. It's been proven the so-called North American Indians and Latinos that was in America's first was Israelites. They been found that out. They pushed that to the side and they got the artifacts on it. The Ohio Decalogue stone. the Lost Lunar Stone, the Bat Creek Stone. You keep going, man. 2 or 3 witnesses, all it take. And the Lord deal with artifacts. You know what I'm saying? Did a lesson on that. Don't got it no damn more. You know what I'm saying? But really, you don't establish your faith off no damn artifacts. You know in your spirit. They say your spirit cried to the Lord. I think that's Romans the 8th chapter, like the 18th or 16th verse, somewhere around there. It say our spirit bears witness that we are the children of God, man. But let me finish this real quick, because we roll in the spirit, man. This is my point. It says, for since I spake, I cried out. I cried violence and spoil, because the word of the Lord was made a reproach unto me. See, then he said, don't he say, what was that, 1 Corinthians, by foolishness of preaching the cross, he saved those or something like that. You know what I'm saying? The word of the Lord is made a reproach. Jake, man, that's lame. He wanted to get out of here because it's lame. This ain't, man, bro, this ain't how you get, you know what I'm saying? Man, it's crazy, bro.
They say you cut his spirit when you told him to get off the bike. He said, bro, They said, bro, I got here with the bike, though.
The Lord told him that. You ain't doing nothing on this bike.
Mm.
You getting around on the bike and you still ain't getting nowhere. Matter of fact, get that. That's watch this. This is Thessalonians, I think the 2nd chapter, busybodies. Busybodies, man. Ever learning but never coming to the truth. You pedaling, Jake, 24/7 all day up and down the street, all over the town, and you really ain't going nowhere, man. You know what I'm saying? You Jake getting to this, you getting to that doctrine, and you never come to the truth, man. Right?
First or second.
Only the elites truly know the truth, man. The elites on the left-hand side and the elites on the right-hand side, man. And it ain't just so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians waking up that know this truth. It's so-called white people, Caucasian people that know this the truth. So-called East Indian people. So-called Arab people, which ain't really a race. Arab just means mixed, man. That's not even a race, man. But anyway.
I got Zechariah 13:7. You still want that?
Go ahead. Matter of fact, because he did you finish your point with the scattered sheep in Jeremiah?
Not yet.
Because y'all got the link up. Let me finish this and I'm out the way. So pretty much, let me see. Here we go. Then I said, verse 9, Jeremiah 20:9. Then I said, it's the point, I will not make mention of him, nor speak any more in his name. Because when you teach the truth of the Bible, when you teach in the name of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, not Jehovah. You don't have no smoke when you teaching Jehovah. Nobody come against you. So you Jehovah Witness, well, they be like, well, not really. What y'all do, y'all go to people's house with lies, and half the houses you done went to were Hebrew Israelites awakened. You know what I'm saying? They get cut. So don't think you being, what is it? Suffering for the Lord. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the Lord, man. Lord's name ain't Jehovah. So it says, Salakia. He said, then I said I will not make mention of him, nor speak any more in his name. But his word was in my heart as a burning fire, shut up in my bones. So his word was in his mind, man, because that word right here for heart is lab in the Hebrew. It says, as a burning fire shut up in my bones, and I was weary with forbearing, and I could not stay. You know what I'm saying? How you not fired up by learning this truth? That was my point of getting at. I said, how you not fired up by knowing this truth, man? The word is likened unto a fire, man. It tell you right there. When the spirit really on you, it's hard. You can't even forbear. If you ain't a coward, you know what I'm saying? You scared to die one time and it'd rather suffer to die 1,000 times. Like they say, a coward dies 1,000 deaths, man. You just face the guillotine. If the Lord gotta have everybody up here put to death, man. Every man should be able to, that's in the true spirit of Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shah, just deal with that one death and that's it. We coming right back, man. You gonna die any damn way. You probably die in a car accident. You probably die, you might choke on a chicken bone. Esau mock you talking about you choked on some eggs like Prodigy. You know what I'm saying? You gonna go out some way. So why not go out the way that says if you go out this way and you die knowing this truth, you're going to come back immortal and you're going to have everything, man. Because reincarnation is real, man. It's the truth. Go ahead, Salaki, that's it.
Just to go off of what I just said about the spirit and going into it. 1 Thessalonians 5:19. It says, quench not the spirit. So when you out here in the spirit, and we rolling like we are right now, it says quench not the spirit. And that's pretty much
Like a fire, like
It's
a
just-
fire extinguisher, man. You keep it going, man. You don't quit. You gonna put that out. There's no water that could put out the spirit, man. Cause ironically, spirit is the truth is likened unto water, but the spirit is fire, man. Didn't he say he make his ministers a flaming fire?
flame of fire.
You know what I'm saying?
Kind.
That shit gonna burn.
We on fire right now in the spirit, man. If you had the celestial eyes to see it, you would see this shit burnt up over here. You know what I'm saying?
It's like how the Lord had the bush burning, but it wasn't on fire.
Exactly. Exactly.
I got Ecclesiastes 30 and 30. It says, water will quench a flaming fire. But we not talking about the physical fire. We talking about this spirit, the spiritual fire. We talking about this spiritual fire. So Ecclesiastes 30 and 30. Water will quench a flaming fire. And like the ox said, the burning bush, the bush was burning, but it wasn't on fire. Because it wasn't on fire with physical flames.
Yeah.
It was on fire by the spirit of Yahweh, by Hashem Yahweh Shai.
With the iron, or like
Busy bodies, like literally busy bodies. Never learning, never ever coming to truth.
this is the Lord.
Oh, shoot. You know, he's already lying, right? I'm saying, like, nah, that ain't have nothing to talk about.
First Peter 4 and 15.
It's first Thessalonians, 3rd chapter. What you talking about? Nah, not that one. Matter of fact, go to that real quick. That ain't the one. Isn't Thessalonians? It's here it is right here. Matter of fact, search ever learning real quick. If y'all got them scriptures y'all want to go into, cause those really side notes.
I mean, you can finish what you was going into, and then you can go into what you was going to. What's up, man?
I just, if you don't mind me interrupting, I'm curious what's going on.
Pretty much, man. We teaching our people the truth. Basically, we fulfilling Bible prophecy right now. You believe in the Bible?
I don't really know what I believe, to be honest with you.
That's understandable. Pretty much, we the Israelites. Have you ever heard of the Israelites?
Yeah.
Right. So so-called black people, there's no continent called black. Right? There's no place you can go to that's called black. We weren't really black people the whole time. We're the Israelites. We're the real Jews. Are you a Jewish person?
I'm not.
Okay. So-called Latinos, they the real Israelites. So-called Native American Indians, who was living here before everybody got here, they was the Israelites. That's reported in this book. This is the book of how Christopher Columbus found the Americas. There's a movie you can watch, because we only out here to teach our people. You so-called white boy?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I mean, we don't deal with color and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? It's not about that, it's just about truth. We ain't out here to teach nobody else that's not of the nation. And we through the truth, so-called white people that come from Esau. That's the twin brother of Jacob, which is who in ancestry, the so-called black people, the so-called Native American people, and the so-called Latino people come from. All so-called Caucasian people, they come from Esau, his twin brother. And it's clear in the book. This book is a history book, and it's basically a GPS map for everything you want to know in the world.
That's interesting.
Yep.
That's really interesting, thank you.
These are
What's
books
it,
they took out, right?
Yeah, I've
This-
never heard of that.
Watch a movie called 1492. They reference,
1492.
yeah,
Let
they
me write that
reference how they found America. Basically, they read Second Esdras, you know? So that's what we out here doing. And if you're so-called white, because you know black people went into slavery, right?
Yeah.
And so-called Latinos as well, Native American people. The people that did that, somebody get it real quick. Revelation 13:10.
Revelation
This is what it say.
Revelation 13. I was at 3.
Mm-hmm.
Revelation chapter 13, verse 10. It says, "He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
He that what?
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into
Now, before
captivity."
we explain, before we let you hear this book is Revelation. You ever heard of it?
Yeah.
Revelation, it just means to reveal, right? So it's the reveal, the scholars of the earth, so-called white people, they understand that this book to basically reveal the end of God's program. In it tell you people are gonna get chipped, right? And it's gonna be through who runs the world right now, which is your race. This is why everything is in your favor. Would you agree?
Yeah, I agree for sure.
Especially in America, right?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay. Revelation 13:10. Right?
Revelation 13 and 10.
Huh?
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
That's prophecy. So when you hear the word shall, that's how we know it was something promised. So if you let a person into captivity, what's another word for captivity? Slavery. They say what?
He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity. He that killeth with the sword must be killed with the sword.
So if you let people into captivity according to the Bible at the end of God's program, you're going to see yourself going into captivity, man. So so-called white people getting ready to go into captivity for enslaving so-called black people, Native American Indians, and so-called Latino people. Believe it or not, it's just the truth. That's why everything going on right now, the coronavirus, you're seeing UFOs and stuff. No such thing. There's no such thing as aliens. That's the deep. Your government lied to you. Your founding fathers, they lied to you. They established this country off wickedness, man. You know? So if you're a so-called white person, somebody get Revelation 3 and 9, and you're not Jews, or the people that claim they're Jewish people, that's why they put Jewish. You know? It's what is it? A suffix, prefix?
It's a suffix.
Pertaining to. So we're not really this, but it's like pertaining.
We use what you know.
That's crazy. Why does no one talk about that? You're the first people I've heard say stuff like this.
It's rare. The Lord created heaven and earth, put all this here. His name is Yahweh, and you're going to know that. If he don't put you to death, you're going to serve as a slave in the kingdom, which will be an honor in reality. Because he wants to kill you for what your people done to us. Our people don't know who they are at all. I grew up, thought I was thinking I was black. My children never believed me. We're not, hard nobody. We never really did anything to you to go into slavery by you. Go and think about it, you know?
Yeah, for sure.
But that's because you're our twin brother, and his twin, God actually deal with because he don't love everybody. That's why God is tricky to everybody. That's why everybody have their own perception, because God doesn't love everybody. So ultimately, if he don't love you, if I love you, I correct you. People can think what they want because God don't correct them on it. Then they'll run into the truth like you might be a sincere guy, but you probably, and you could be an Israelite. You probably could go back to an Irish person, because the real Irish. The people of Ireland, like my so-called last name is the Ireland, so-called Irish man's name. But obviously my people are slaves, so that's probably where I got it. But the original people of Ireland were so-called blacks, the Scots, the Stuarts. King James is so-called black man.
Really?
Yes. Wow. Yep. We got the documents and everything. You can look it up.
No, yeah, I believe you.
Facts.
You sound like you're speaking the truth.
But it's facts. We're not here to teach for money. None of that.
Yeah, do you guys like post on YouTube or something?
Yep.
What's your YouTube channel?
I don't think we
Oh, mine not? Okay.
My
bad, I was just interested. I just like learning things.
Yeah. I mean, you can look up Hebrew Israelites.
Okay.
Look up Hebrew Israelites, GMS. Put in GMS.
Okay.
And then you'll see the elders. This guys has been doing this for 30 years. It's rare, because the Lord don't want everybody. He's slowly waking up. This the sound right here. So-called Negroes, this is why LeBron James, Steph Curry, some of the best basketball players, Whitney Houston, best singers, dancers, etc., they all happen to be Negroes. Mike Tyson, you know?
Yeah.
They're the real Jews, right? And that's why so-called Latinos, Native American, Indians, etc., they have the best food. Everybody wants to wear ponchos and fringes. So what is the other one? Sombreros, the hats? Sombreros, yeah. Taco Bell. That's not even the real. That don't even go back to our people. Because they're the salt of the earth. Without these so-called people being on the earth would be very dry.
Yeah, I'd agree.
You know? But you guys played your part too. You know? So this is real. See, the Lord, he got spirits coming up here. Everybody has a spirit. You seeing truth play out right now. Everything we telling you is about to come to pass, man. You ain't gotta take my word for it. The word said. That's King James right there. Real document.
Yeah, I did not know that.
They tell you that King James, he was gay. So people that need to know about him will get turned off, like us. You know? That's why in slavery, when so-called black people wanted to read, they could read everything, but if they would get punished. But if they would get beat. But if they got taught the Bible, they would get killed.
Really?
It's our book.
I did not know that.
It's basically a big diary. The Israelite people, they wrote about their customs, their ways, different accounts, different records. All the things you learn about in secular history, Alexander the Greek, all of that is in here, man. Everything, how Egypt started, what happened. And they also wrote about things that God, the creator of heaven and earth, right, who has a name, showed them in dreams, right? But he can lie to you through dreams too. But the way you know it for the dream to be on point is if you line up with what's in here. That's it. So they wrote about true things that he really showed them, and that's what's in here. That's how we know the one of these is the RFID chip, which they about to use to chip everybody. You ain't gonna be able to buy or sell anymore without it. That's what this whole pandemic is about, and they're setting up an RFID chip. So that's all I'm gonna say.
Yeah, that's so interesting. Thank you for explaining something. That's so interesting. Have a good night.
All right, man. People going into slavery, man. We superior to them, man. Us just standing here is superior to them. We ain't even have to say nothing, man. And think about it, we in slavery right now. So how we gonna be on the level in the kingdom, huh?
Real quick, I just thought of something today. So I was watching a video, while I was watching a video, and these older people, they were like, "You're not in slavery." And I was thinking, tapping the seat now that they let me roam around free. It's like how a child is. A child is free technically, but they're bound by the house that they're in. They're not really free.
Who was running around on his bike? He's all like, yeah, I can do basically whatever I want. Like, no, you can't.
You feel free on that bike.
13th Amendment, come.
Cause you can stroll around, man.
Free like a child.
That's what we're here to do. We actually about to put the whole world in order, man. These people gotta come to us for their answers, man. And if you disobey us in the kingdom, according to God's statutes and commandments, when Yahweh Shai is here, even through us,
That's so spirit.
we're gonna put you to death, man.
They listen to reggae music.
Lord willing, we those people, man. We those men that's wrote about, man. You know? You know, you could somebody want to rotate the camera. There's hella spirits up here right now, man.
Because that was crazy.
Cars is pulling up, drag racers, motorcycle gang. You know what I'm saying?
These ones got the bread. They're free that they able to do this.
They just had this over by Canes, by our house.
What?
They was doing the same thing. All the NASCARs just like that.
They need
Like a Fast and Furious. Everybody want to be
Walker.
Toretto's.
Goddamn Vin Diesel with Jake.
These ones don't take.
And he had an okay spirit on him, but that's probably because he basically cleaving. Matter of fact, Isaiah 14. It said they gonna cleave, man. Right? If you thought that's cleaving, wait until you see when the ground's shaking, the sky peeling like a sticker. You know what I'm saying? You see it, damn.
You don't see this in the hood. You can't see this in the hood.
This is unattainable. It's unattainable in the hood.
Isaiah 14
Only time you see this is on Paid in Full, man.
Right.
Yeah, that's it, boy.
Scared the fuck out of me. Thought I broke your bike.
It's fact. We doing enough, man. The work we doing is really an honorable work, man. But it truly ain't it. You know what I'm saying? It's about to increase, man.
Jake over there working on his dance
I was
moves.
in my hand last night watching spiritual power lesson. And I'm just imagining lightning going through in between each of my fingers. You know what I'm saying? Like, can I see this? Yeah, I can. You know what I'm saying? Lord willing, man.
That's the real fun. Like this, let them have their fun.
That's another Vin Diesel movie he just made with one shot, right? Basically, he had like spiritual powers to kill motherfuckers. They couldn't kill him. That's what they shoot him. Basically, absorb the energy and fuck them up. Like, it's crazy shit. But Isaiah 14:1, For the Lord will have mercy on Jacob, and will yet choose Israel, and set them on their own land.
So that means they would have to not be in their own land first. They have to be somewhere else other than their true land.
That go back to Jeremiah.
Scattered sheep.
Yeah, come on. Let me read that real quick. Jeremiah 14 to 17.
Because I was holding the scripture there. War. Yeah.
So like 50. So like
50.
Jeremiah 15 and 17. Israel is the scattered sheep.
It's a scattered sheep.
So like Israel is a scattered sheep. The lion has driven them away.
So it's other. That's what I kind of did I talked about that briefly. It's like basically it's a left hand lion and a true lion, the right hand lion.
We gotta also go back to remember that's a twin brother too.
True. That's Scar and Mufasa.
Con.
Read that again, Baba Kushak. That's Scar and Mufasa. Because I thought Judah was the lion. Right? I thought it was a lion that's going to come out of his thicket and he's going to destroy the Gentiles, man. I tell you that in Job. The lion shall come out of his thicket. Matter of fact, somebody get that. That's Job, like the 4th chapter, I believe. Now keep going.
That's another thing. Esau this best.
30 and 30.
What you got?
So it's the lion. Away from any.
Yeah, get that one last. We're just going to get the problem. It's time to bring out your house out. The Lord finna come, man. You know?
I got it all.
Go ahead,
It's Matthew 26 and 31. It says, Then saith Yahushua unto them, All ye shall be offended because of me this night. For it is written, I will smite the shepherd, and the sheep of the flock shall be scattered abroad.
See that? You know? So there you go, man. And that link up with Zechariah 13 and 8. That's how the Lord ultimately destroyed 2/3 of Israel already. You know what I'm saying? Spiritually. Now he got some physically clean. Basically, the Lord got to sweep him, put him in dustbin. There's a bunch of ashes all over the place. What's another form? What's a pre-form of ash? Like bones. You know what I'm saying? Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead. You hear this? And it's spiritual. Because we want boozers up here minding our business, doing what we're supposed to do. And now all this noise coming through here. But the Lord said this, and what's that, Isaiah 58:1? Go ahead. It's cool. Stay right here. Isaiah 58:1. Because you got people walking up, you know what I'm saying? Edomites, they learn they're about to go into slavery. And it's very in a docile manner. But when you go to Isaiah the 14th chapter, it tell you it ain't gonna be so docile. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah 58:1.
Isaiah 58 verse 1. It says, Cry aloud.
You what?
Cry aloud and spare not.
We don't care about your feelings, man. Go ahead. I ain't give a damn about his feelings.
Lift up thy voice like a trumpet, and shew my people their transgression.
So you gotta lift up your voice like a trumpet out in the elements you're gonna be a part of sometimes, man. Because the Lord, He is saying, He rousing up the spirits. You know what I'm saying? You know, everybody want to come to the wild. They say the Lord. This kind of like spiritual. This like the valley of Jehoshaphat right here, man. The valley of decision, man. You know what I'm saying? Look, you see that? Jake got the red, white, and blue on his car. You know what I'm saying? Jake don't know what's going on out here, man.
Jake really hanging out the back of a car like he mean in the United States of America, man.
They want you dead and chick. They got my people. That's why 2/3 written to people. They got to be destroyed now. You've been spiritually destroyed because you already been scattered. Because it tell you that previously before that. Now the Lord is gonna use that to manifest His ultimate destruction on you. Whether it be by Esau kicking down your door, you know what I'm saying, putting the MR16, the M16 to your head, you know what I'm saying, with the laser beam on it, blowing your damn brains away, you know what I'm saying, or you going to a concentration camp, which is a FEMA camp, which is right now being called COVID-19 facilities, you know what I'm saying, they're about to turn into FEMA camps, man. And they gonna put a lot of so-called blacks, Latinos, blacks, Negroes, aka Negroes, so-called Latinos and Native American Indians to death, man. And you Edomites, because they don't care about you either, man. That's why the world is only ruled by so many families. 13. They think it's more now. elite families, man. The banking families, man. That's what the Lord wants, because they the ones who funding all this crap.
Jake, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead. Everybody gonna get it real quick. You got it? That's it right there. 2 and 11. Yeah.
Romans 2 and 11. For there is no respect to persons with Yahweh.
See that? And let me get this, Jeremiah 4. So it don't matter who you is. Everybody finna get this smoke. You know what I'm saying? Everybody about to get it, man. It's gonna. Go ahead.
No, I wasn't about to say that. Jake wanna come over here so bad, but he over there constrained. Look,
Which one?
the blue shirt on. He was looking over the whole time.
Man, there it comes. Anyway, whole point, man. Damn, I forgot what I was about to say.
It's a lot.
Go ahead.
I got a scripture.
Go ahead. You see this? Somebody get Joel, the 3rd chapter. Joel, the 3rd chapter, the Valley of Jehoshaphat. All the nations is over here right now, man. You know what I'm saying? And the Lord, y'all want to gather to it because the word over here, man. You know what I'm saying? Right? The Lord could have had you go anywhere, but he had you come here for a reason, man. And you people ain't better than us, man. Somebody get Deuteronomy 7 and 6, man. You got Edom, Moabites walking around like they better than us, man. Y'all not better than us, man. And y'all never was, man. Guess what? Jackie Chan needed Chris Tucker to make Rush Hour, man. You know what I'm saying? If it wasn't for Chris Tucker, nobody would have gave a damn about Jackie Chan. You know what I'm saying? And then we know Bruce Lee to be a Jake. You see that?
This is Joel 3 and 2. I will also gather all nations
See?
and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat.
This is like a preview. I can't even say that, man. The Lord about to go out, go all in. All these people want to gather. You want to have that. That's that melting pot, man. All you people that want to live in a melting pot, can we all just live together and just get along and just skip down the happy yellow brick road and all of that? Man, guess what? The Lord said you're gonna get the opportunity, but it's gonna be with a different intention. One more time, Mark.
Joel 3 and 2. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat. This could go into no order. There's no order here.
Read that again. All right?
Joel 3 and 2. I will also gather all nations and will bring them down into the valley of Jehoshaphat and will plead.
See that? They gonna do what? And he gonna do what?
And will plead.
He gonna plead, man. Now get Isaiah. Matter of fact, keep going. How he gonna plead though?
Plead means enter into judgment.
See that? So what's gonna happen to you is ultimately, if you make it out of the chip, you make it out of the, you know what I'm saying, the white man, so-called white man's terror. Now you gotta deal with the terror of the Lord, man. That was actually like a prelude to his true terror, man. Go ahead.
And will plead with them, therefore my people and for my heritage Israel, whom they have scattered among the nations and parted my land.
So he used you to fulfill your lot. Psalm 17 and 11. You know what I'm saying? And that's be the wicked, man. Be the damn devils of the earth that you are, man. Be the people that we would usually, man, let's forget what we doing, y'all, and go over there with them, man. They got these cars, man. I want the helmet, you know what I'm saying? And that's why we here now. We with them. Lord, like, that's what you want. We're completely different from them.
Yeah.
But the Lord gave us that, man. That's what you wanted, Jake. You got it. Now it's your worst nightmare. You're broke. You paycheck to paycheck. You're subject to taxes. They take, before you get your money, somebody else get a piece of it. You know what I'm saying? That you don't even know.
I got Psalm 17 and 10. This is Psalm 17 and 10. They are enclosed in their own fat. With their mouth they speak proudly.
See that? This is the fatness that he's talking about. And there's a lot of proud things that's being said in these circles right now. You know what I'm saying? A lot of proud things. You know? All over, man. Keep going out.
They have now compassed us in our steps.
They compassed us, a circle. It means to encircle. See that? We surrounded in these people, man. You know? Everywhere you look is Esau. You know what I'm saying? And everybody that follows his idolatry. So technically, they will be Esau too, like the Lord said. heathens. Con. Go ahead.
They have set their eyes bowing down to the earth.
See that? They set their eyes bound down to the earth. They lifted up. They the statue in Brazil. You know? So there you go, man. Get jump down to the menace his sword. Right there. We start at 13.
Psalm 17 and 13. Arise, O Lord, disappoint him.
Oh, who's the Lord? What's his name?
Yahweh. Arise, Yahweh, disappoint him.
God.
Cast him down. Deliver my soul from the wicked.
Right? With the so-called white people, man. You're the wicked, man. That's why you like rock and roll, heavy metal. You throw up the Baphomet every time, the Manu Cornotu, however you wanna go, man. However you wanna pronounce it, man. The Lord done showed us all these things, man. Because we was just sleep niggas at first, man. Speaking Spanish, speaking English, speaking patois. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Deliver my soul from the wicked, which is thy sword.
These people don't care about us, man. If we could get put to death right now, they'll put us to death, man. If they had to. You people gonna quit thinking these people your friends, man. They walk past, play your music, eat your food, go to class with you, pop your women. Y'all go hit women together, and they'll kill you, man. In the blink of an eye, man. These people cowards, man. That's why I say it's a great thing for a man to lay down his life for his brother, man. You know what I'm saying? If you would die for one of the brothers to die for another brother up here, man, I say that's a great thing, man. You know? You think your enemy would do that? A descendant of the nation of your enemies? That took everything from you and the reason you suffering? You know what I'm saying? I won't even be out here, man, but the Lord got me out here. But it's an honor to be out here. Come. Go ahead, Salaki.
You want me to finish Psalms?
Yeah.
Psalm 17 and 14.
Because you heard you the wicked, now what else? Go ahead.
From men which are thy hand.
So the Lord is like the Godfather, man. That's where the concept come from. He sent out hits. You know what I'm saying? See, Jacob scattered sheep. See? He up here looking like Dennis the Menace by the feet. You know what I'm saying? And it's cool. We ain't up here. You know, we're gonna keep it classy. But I'm just saying, man. Like, these are our people just symbolic, man. Go ahead. Whoever has something.
This Psalms 49, verse 11. It says, their inward thought is that their houses shall continue forever, and the dwelling places to all generations they call to their lands after their own names.
These people, they see they man, yeah, I just paid my car off. Well, my mom and my dad, he just bought my car, you know, I just saved hella money by switching over to Geico. You know what I'm saying? Like Edomite company or something,
10%.
heathen company. You know, the damn sure ain't owned by Jake. You know, that's your house is continuing forever, man.
They think this is not going to end ever. They believe even through what we're going through right now that all of this is all normal, and they can proceed how they want to.
The elect are gonna look back and be like, they thought.
Yeah, they thought.
They thought this was it.
They thought. All you high people kings, etc. Y'all gonna be brought down. Period. Go ahead, I got something. Come on.
This is Psalm 7 and 11. God judges the righteous. Yahweh judgeth the righteous. And Yahweh is angry with the wicked every day.
Yahweh Baal Shem Yahweh Shah. Right? Because at this point, all the scriptures is Yahweh Baal Shem Yahweh Shah, man. Everything is in the name of the Lord, man. Who people about to meet. You know? Matter of fact, somebody get I think that's 51. Nah, I think it's Jeremiah. Basically, it said they gonna he gonna come and he gonna surprise them, and they shall see which they had not been told shall they consider. Which they had not been told that they shall consider. But I got this real quick. Jeremiah 4 and 7. It says the lion is come up from his thicket, and the destroyer of the Gentiles is on his way. He is gone forth from his place to make thy land desolate. and thy cities shall be laid waste without an inhabitant. You know what I'm saying? So this America about to be destroyed, man. Whether you believe it, can receive it, understand it or not, man. Period, man. This ain't nobody named Jesus with long stringy hair is getting ready to come back, man. It's a black man with a bunch of so-called other black men. The angels are black men. Big, strong, deep voices, terrible countenances that's about to get off these so-called UFOs, these spaceships. He's about to destroy this place, man. Believe it or not, man. Believe it or not, man. He about to stomp you people out like grapes, man. He about to trade you like grapes. He said he's gonna stain all his raiment. Somebody get it.
Isaiah 13.
Isaiah 63:1, real quick. What is this talking about, man? Well, people in folly every day, man.
Isaiah 63:1. It says, who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? That this is glorious in his apparel.
So who is this that comes from Basra that is glorious in this parable? And Slaki, in his what?
Apparel.
In his apparel, man. So this is Isaiah. Isaiah was seeing a vision that the creator of heaven and earth gave him, right? And what he's seeing in this vision is what? One more time from the top.
Isaiah 63:1.
Con.
Who is this that cometh from Edom?
From Edom, which is the original home place, birthplace, the origins of the so-called white people, the so-called Caucasian race. This is where you come from, believe it or not. Go ahead. And the so-called, your scholars, right? Your deans and et cetera, your Ivy League schools and et cetera, they all know this, man. A lot of them know this. The true, only of a elite level caliber if you understand this, man. Period. If you don't understand these things, you're a lowlife. Go ahead. 63.
Isaiah 63:1. Who is this that cometh from Edom with dyed garments from Basra? This that is glorious in his apparel, traveling in the greatness of his strength.
So this is what he's seeing. So he was like, who is this man I'm seeing that's coming from Edom, right? Which is right below Israel, right? Coming, he's traveling, man. And he was seeing him travel. Traveling what? A so-called spaceship. This is in the Bible, man. Clouds don't fly. That's code word, man. Right? And he was glorious in his apparel, man. Now you hear about the hair like wool, garment down to his foot, glorious apparel, man. Ways you people can't understand, man. True dress code. Go ahead.
I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save.
He responded back to him. He said, I that speak in righteousness, mighty to save. That's who this is, man. This is who you seeing. He talked to him in his vision, man, in his dream, man. Somebody get that in Job, the Lord in visions and night visions. Go ahead, keep going.
Isaiah 63:2.
Like 5 and 22.
And it's another question.
Job.
Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel?
So the next thing he seen, he was red. His clothes was red, but they weren't like naturally red. They was like tie dye. Go ahead.
Isaiah 63:2. Wherefore art thou red in thine apparel, and thy garments like him that treadeth in the wine fat.
So if you understand, right, how wine is made, you got to get in the wine press and you stomp all over the grapes. What color is wine? Right? What do people say the blood of Jesus Christ, so-called Jesus Christ, is synonymous with? Wine, grapes, because that's the process. You got to stomp the grapes out first. Keep going. So he's seeing his clothes looking like he basically just got out of a wine press. He like, yo, what's going on? Your clothes, they nice, but they look all...
They all stained up.
They all stained up and messy. What am I seeing?
Isaiah 63:3. Isaiah 63:3. I have trodden the wine press alone.
So he responded back to him. He said, I have trodden the wine press alone, which is a really extraneous job. When you usually, if you look up into how, look up trodden wine presses, man, right? Multiple people is in a bucket stumping out grapes so the wine can properly, you know what I'm saying, be, what's the word I'm looking for? Basically just broken down. Keep going. Fermented, right? He said he did it alone, man.
I see Isaiah 63:3.
That's impossible. Go ahead.
I have trodden the winepress alone, and of the people there was none with me.
He ain't had nobody with him, man. Go ahead.
for I will tread them in mine anger.
He gonna tread you in your anger. He said he's gonna tread some people in his anger, man. So you're gonna be likened unto grapes being trodden, man.
And trample them in my fury.
Keep going.
And their blood shall be sprinkled upon the garments, and I will stain all my raiment.
He gonna stain his clothes up with people's blood, man. Right? Basra is Edom, man. So-called white people, man. And you so-called blacks, Latinos, Native American Indians who want to join in hand. The wicked shall not go unpunished.
Let me get this for you.
Why? Because you're the wicked of the earth, man.
Come on.
You put people in slavery. You're the reason we gotta pay taxes. You wanna chip everybody. You're lying about the coronavirus, right? It's exaggerated, man. It's exaggerated.
Come on.
Devil just simply means deceiver. That's all it means, man. It don't mean nothing else, man. And you're not white people. You're the red people of the Bible. You're Esau, man. They say Esau came out red, man. Who the only people you know on the earth red? And it ain't so-called Indians, the Redskins. So-called white people. When you look at your complexion, you're red because you have no melanin. Your blood shows forth through your skin, man. Period. That's the truth. It's just the truth. It's not hate. We don't judge off color. You got I got a sister. She albino, man. So explain that. Go ahead.
I got Proverbs. It's Proverbs 11 and 21. It says, though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished.
So well, can't we all just get along and you Jakes want to coon out? Because you're really Jakes. You're the Israelites, so-called blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians. They say what? One more time?
Proverbs 11 and 21. Though hand join in hand, the wicked shall not be unpunished.
So though you want to hand in hand, walk down the street, America being a big melting pot, they say the wicked not going unpunished, man. If you're a so-called black, Latino, Native American Indian, now's the time to wake up, or the Lord is about to kill you. And if you're not an Israelite, you're going into slavery, man. Revelation 13 and 10. Whoever got it. 13 and 10. Revelation. Simple.
Revelations 13 verse 10. He that leadeth into captivity shall go into captivity.
So who led people into captivity, and what is another word for captivity? Slavery. Who led people into captivity? So-called white man. Who has everything in his favor on the earth? Job 9 and 24. So-called white man. Right? Your founding fathers lied to you, man. Mount Rushmore is a lie. It's a lie. This place was founded off blood, man. You living lies right now, man. Whether you want to believe it, receive it, or not, man. This place not right, man. And that's why it's about to be destroyed by nuclear fire. You're about to be chipped, mandatory, right? So-called black man is about to come out the sky, and he about to put all you people to death. He about to put righteousness on the earth, man. And the so-called black people, aka Negroes, Native American Indians, so-called Latinos, is about to rise up, man.
Job 9 and 24.
And he's about to give us spiritual power, man. Right? That's why we have nothing. That's why we have no seat at the G20 summits, man. We have nobody represent our nation, man. Because we're about to have everything. They say the Lord deal with the lowly. He don't deal in buildings, man. Go ahead.
Job 9, chapter 9, verse 24. Job chapter 9, verse 24. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
The what?
The earth is given into the hand of the wicked.
So who runs the earth right now? Because according to the Bible, it say the earth has been given into the hand of the wicked. Who run the earth? Who really run the earth? Let's be honest. Who got a monopoly on everything? Right? Who got the best military? Besides, it's the same people. So-called white people, man. Russia got the best military, but that's the so-called Caucasian race, man. Edomites, man. Right? Who is Edom? Can somebody get Esau's Edom? Right? And then we're going to go into does God hate? We just out here teaching the truth, man. Right? It's not a hate doctrine. It's a truth doctrine. But it say before the flood came that people were giving in marriage, drinking, partying, and we know the flood really happened. So-called archaeologists know this because when you look at the map, this one thing that Elder Tar brought up. When you look at it, all the pieces really could fit back together if you look at them. They like line up. You know what I'm saying? And what happens in the flood? When the flood comes, pretty much the titanic plates of the earth shift, right? Which is how you get mudslides, right? So the flood basically called a big mudslide. It's all there, man. What you looking for?
Genesis chapter 25.
Let me bring this out though.
If you look at Africa, it fits right into South America like a puzzle.
Yeah.
It's all a puzzle.
This is Revelation. This is Proverbs. No, this is Psalms chapter Psalm. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 47, verse 14. It says, "For this God is our God." See that? It says, "Forever and ever, He will be our God, even until death." Man. So you can put us to death for teaching the truth. It don't matter, man. He gonna be our power, because God just means power. Allah in Hebrew. God is Allah in Hebrew. It means power, man. He's only our power. That's possessive. That's not everybody, man. Right? There's some scripture I'm looking for. Basically tell you that Psalms 50 and 5. "Gather my saints together unto me, those that have made a covenant with me by sacrifice." So the saints are the people who made a covenant with the Lord by sacrifice. Who are those people, man? If you know anything about the Bible, who are those people? Those people are the Israelites, man.
I got Romans 9.
You damn right we out here reading the Bible. We want our heritage back, man. We want to be the rulers of the king. We want to be the rulers and kings and priests of the earth again, man. And we're better than you according to the Bible, man. Deuteronomy 7 and 6. It says, "For thou art an holy people." Matter of fact, Deuteronomy 1 and 1. It says, "These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel." Right? Deuteronomy 7 and 6. It says, "For thou art an holy people unto the Lord, unto Yahweh, thy power. Yahweh, thy power, have chosen thee to be a special people unto himself above all people that are upon the face of the earth." So everybody not equal, man. You people be talking, we're all equal, blah, blah, blah. Everybody equal. Why we dominate sports, right? Why we dominate fashion and influence and food? Just influence. Why do we dominate everything? Influence. Why? Because we're the Israelites, man. We're not blacks, Latinos, and Native American Indians, man. Right? But you people, they are esteemed. They say he have seen folly. Go ahead, Slocky. Let me get this. What you got? Folly. He said he's seen folly is esteemed in high places. You know what I'm saying? Folly, man. Twister. Let's play Twister on TV. How you want to read that Bible? Because folly's been set on high. You know what I'm saying?
I thought it was literally like the mountains.
High. Yep. Everything about Esau is high.
Everything. They the eagle.
That's why he hate
They
him.
live in skyscrapers. But it's not really high.
That's the spirit, because I'm going
It's only one Most High. And He's the Most High.
He is for Israel. This is Romans 9 and 3. It says, "For I could wish that myself were accursed from Hamashiach for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh."
One more time on that. I ain't even hear you.
Romans 9 and 3. It says, "For I could wish that myself were accursed from Hamashiach for my brethren, my kinsmen, according to the flesh, who are Israelites."
That's the New Testament, man. Let me get this to back up something you said about Esau being on high, Edom, so-called white people. It says Psalms 52 and 1. Why boasted thou self in mischief, O mighty man? The goodness of the Most High endureth continually. The tongue deceiveth mischiefs, like a sharp razor working deceitfully. Thou lovest evil more than good, and lying rather than to speak righteousness. Thou lovest all devouring words, O thou deceitful tongue. The Most High shall likewise destroy thee forever. So we know this talking about so-called white man, because the only people that's written about is Edom in the book of Obadiah.
I got it. That's what I'm at right now.
That's the spirit. Go ahead, bring it up.
Obadiah 1, verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee.
Oh, I'm proud to be an American, where at least I know I'm free. All that crap, man. Man, go ahead, man.
Thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock, whose habitation is high.
You live in, and then, so we'll be likened unto you live in the hills in Cali, man. House on the hills.
Uh-huh.
Skyscrapers.
Skyscrapers downtown.
The Trump Tower.
Man. Thou whose habitation is high, that saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground? So they think they think they're gonna be able to stay in that position forever.
It's his birth nation.
You gotta go down to 8.
You said I gotta go down to 8.
Really not fucking with it.
Yeah, this is.
Hold on, we get 4. Obadiah 1 and 4. It says, though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and that thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring them down, saith Yahweh.
They couldn't take it, they left.
Most High said he gonna bring them down from them high places. You said 8?
It says stars, eagle.
I got you.
That's
All
America.
high things. We gonna keep going though. Obadiah 1 and 8. Shall I not in that day, saith Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushua, even destroy the wise men out of Edom, and understanding out of the mount of Esau?
So we need to really find out who's Israel, the Israelites, Jacob, and who's Edom. Because that's all the Bible keep talking about, man. You know what I'm saying? But we did. It come down to 2 people, man. Right? And 1 people that was split up to be thought to be more than 1 person. Blacks, so-called Latinos, so-called Native Americans is 1 people, man.
Man.
That's why he did that, man. You're the same people, right? But I'm gonna give you all
Different body names.
different classifications.
Man.
I got some documents on that, some new documents. You know, I'll probably pull them out real quick. I got something. Go ahead.
This Psalms chapter 73, verse 8. It says, they are corrupt and speak wickedly concerning oppression. They speak loftily. They set their mouth against the heavens, and their tongue walketh through the earth.
Explain that. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody saying.
We deal with science, but it's not science falsely called, man. They say blacks and Native Americans got the same phenotype, but they got different classifications, man. Go ahead. One thing, because they got different hair textures, you different people. You lighter than me, or you darker than me, you're different people. It's stupid stuff, man.
These 2 women of the same seed.
All birds not even identical. You know what I'm saying? It might be the same bird, but they're not identical. You know what I'm saying? Jacob is 1 big, like the elder said, you can show the brothers. Speckle, he said Israel is likened unto me like a speckled bird, man. You know? That's in more weight than just a complexion. It's all Jake swole and tall, 6'9". No. Do every Israelite look like LeBron James? No. Come on, man.
And most Jake understand this clearly. We come up in the same house and we got brothers and sisters completely different complexions or whatever you want to say of us, you know?
There's more. There's more.
Hold on, there's more. There's always more.
There's abundance. The Lord dealing in abundance, man. If you want to know something, he'll show you. You just got to really knock, man.
You gotta be diligent.
Yeah. He say,
If you can't read it, it says original people of Americas. the classification, Indian equals Negro.
Nothing. You know what I'm saying? And if they do, oh well. You know what I'm saying?
It says
That's a test. That's all it is.
this woman here, she was classified as an American Indian. And it says this lady was classified as an African American.
Big Muslim spirit. They manifested. Oh man. Man, it's over with, bro. They
Wake up, Yasharala.
Tell you.
Wake up.
Trust the process, man. Trust the process, man. Third one. Last one.
Last one.
There's more, but that'll be last one.
Con. Same thing.
Yeah, man. Jake, man. Hey, man, y'all Israelites. Y'all know that, right? Y'all Israelites. Y'all the people of God. Like, literally. Y'all the chosen people of God. Israelites.
I got Isaiah 52 and 15. Isaiah 52 and 15.
Oh man, it's not.
He didn't know how to respond to
It
that.
says,
That's the shit that...
I said it's limited. That's what I'm saying.
it says, so shall he sprinkle many nations.
He said don't do it.
The kings shall shut their mouths at him. For that which had not been told them shall they see. And that which they had not heard shall they consider.
See? Well, I'm a what? I'm a top...
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You gonna get a personal... If you make it all the way to the end, the Lord reserve you to the end, you might get a personal, like, because we finna close out in a second. You gonna get a personal, basically, house visit, if you will, from the Lord, man. You gonna know. And you gonna definitely know when you back in the spirit world.
Man,
You gonna know you was Israelite, man.
the brother just told them they was Israelites. The brother responded saying some Islamic some BS, man. But we ain't gonna dwell on that. Let's
Revelation
stay in
13 and 10, and bring that up. We finna close out. Cause they, hey, the Lord said, let me get that. Go ahead.
Can we read it?
Yeah, go ahead. Revelation 13 and 10. You want to start with that, or you want to go with that first?
Which one?
Let's go. It's cool. We ain't gotta go back in Revelation. Go ahead with that.
Revelation 13 and 10. Read the whole thing though?
No. What you had? Numbers, the blood.
Okay. Numbers 35 verse 33. So ye shall not pollute the land wherein ye are, for blood it defileth the land, and the land cannot be cleansed of the blood that is shed therein, but by the blood of him that shed it.
So a lot of blood has been spilled, man. You know? And yeah, we told Jake and them they Israelites. We ain't out here fishing for everybody, but the Lord said, bring everybody, good or bad, man. So his house can be filled, man. We only out here for the elect, man. You know? Jake didn't want
right there too.
Yeah.
Good and bad.
Jake didn't want to sit here and listen. Salaki. He felt good, but he kind of felt offended and confused.
His spirit was getting cut.
Yeah, that's why he was offended. Because it's like, dang, I don't know shit. That's the Lord.
He said, I'm on my bike. Jake proud too. They think they already know everything. They establish their own righteousness in their own mind. So when they hear this, they...
But why you want to come to me with this, bro? I'm good right here. You know what I'm saying?
He said, God love all of us. He love everybody. That's what he really cut him. He's like, you think God just love everybody that he hate?
And we ain't out here to cut. The scriptures cut you. We're not out here cutting nobody, man. You know what I'm saying?
None of these words are our words. Just the messenger.
we just doing the work. We doing the righteous work. What we supposed to be doing.
Anybody got any more scriptures? No, I'm gonna get this. That'd be it.
Revelation 13. What's the scripture where it's Yahushua talking and saying, it's not me who speaks, but the man who sent me? He that sent me.
17th chapter of John, you can try the 15th chapter of John. It's in there.
Exodus 4 and 11 too. Moses said, the Most High put your words into his mouth.
Yeah, exactly. It's all the men that serve the Lord. Hey, it ain't your words. You don't come with their own words. They come out of His word, which is the Bible, man, the scriptures, what He said, man. And if we paraphrasing, it better be scripture. You know what I'm saying? As long as it's scripture. But yeah, we close out with this.
What you say was John what?
We're gonna grab the prophecies too. What's that? Jeremiah 50 and 2. The fanners, point the arrows, and then get the mark of the beast, the chip, and then that'll be it. And then I'm gonna get this. Go ahead, Bob, what's up? What you looking for? Yeah. 7 and yeah. Slide.
This is John, chapter 7, verse 16. Yahweh answered them and said, my doctrine is not mine, but his that sent me.
Get the mark of the beast. Go ahead right now. All the prophecies. So this, we out here to prophesy the downfall of America, man, and what's coming. So that's it. We just keeping it sweet, keeping it short. That's gonna be it, man. Go ahead. Not finna play with Jake out here, man. Go ahead.
This Revelation 13 is verse 16.
They disrespect the word of the Lord, man. Go ahead.
And he caused all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond.
So who is the he? The he is the one that run the earth, man. Right? That's why it's a man's world. It's not a woman's world. That's why it's never going to be a woman president, because men run everything, man. Right? That's why there are, what is those things called that we looked up in D.C.? Goddamn erections, you know what I'm saying? The obelisk, you know what I'm saying? The obelisk, man, big rods, you know what I'm saying? Prepare to be by the long of the law, you know what I'm saying? You women don't have that, man. But that's not the, really you need to be humble too, so that's you too. Anyway, go ahead. So that's the heat. Thank you. They call it sizzling. I seen that on like South Park or some shit. But anyway, it was a while ago in the world. But anyway, the he that causes all, both small, great, rich, and poor, free and bond, so-called white man, man. Go ahead. Specifically, not just Esau, but Amalek.
It says to receive the mark in the right hand.
What mark? This mark. What mark in your right hand, man? The chip, the RFID chip, man. You people about to get forced to take a RFID chip, man. Or you ain't gonna be able to buy, sell, get gas, nothing. Nothing. You ain't gonna be able to do nothing without this, man. And what you gonna do? You gonna get it, man. A lot of you gonna get it, because you ain't got no faith, man. Right? You don't know what's going on. When you, it's like, what do they call it? Like when you impulse buying, you know what I'm saying? You just overwhelmed. You got money, you don't know what to do with it. You got liberty, you use it for the wrong things.
That's why they don't really know what freedom is. That's why they gave them this false freedom, this child freedom. Well, it says receive a mark in the right hand or in their foreheads, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name.
See, I gonna know what that mean when it come, man. I'm not playing with you. Take the you know what I'm saying? You know how he gonna do it. He might just, Esau might just wing it the whole time.
Have a gun, smack in the forehead.
He just said earlier it's gonna be an optional RFID chip that come with the vaccine. You know what I'm saying? This stuff it's right in your face, man. Movies eyes wide shut, man. It's right here and you don't get it. That Edomite, he stopped and was humble enough to receive everything. Lord willing, he keep him in the kingdom and he get put to death in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? Or the Lord just let him die in the kingdom. You know what I'm saying? He probably ain't did nothing.
That man walked away like, wow, y'all just told me I'm going to be destroyed.
But he is the enemy, man. But at least he's humble enough to you could deal with people like that, because we're not evil spirits, man.
To it.
It ain't about it's what's right. It ain't about I'm right. It's about what's right, man. He wasn't being malicious, so why you being malicious with him? We gotta quit doing that too, man. You know, because we're gonna have our day. It ain't gonna be talking smack.
Yeah, that's little business. That's like a
Swords. Brendan Breyer Brightburn status.
No.
We're waiting on the righteous judgment.
That's it. In America about to be story about nuclear fire, man. The missile's gonna be shot over. In the midst of all this, World War III still brewing, man. You know what I'm saying? So with that, we're gonna go ahead and get this, unless brothers want to get a scripture on that real quick. We're gonna close with this by the Spirit. It's Amos 8 and 11. Behold, the days come, saith the Lord God, saith Yahweh, power, that I will send a famine in the land. Ain't this the land of Lincoln? Not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of the Lord, of Yahweh, Bahasham Yahweh Shai. All right, we're going to go ahead and close out, man. So, famine is getting ready to come, but it's going to be able to hear the word, man. You ain't going to be able to find, how can I, Jake? Really? Because we only out here for you Jakes, man. Only talk to him so much because of the Father. They say the answer to the tongue is from the Lord, man. You know what I'm saying? But we was out here for you Jakes, man. And we always out here for you Jakes. You know? You so-called Native American Indians, so-called Negroes, a.k.a. blacks, and so-called Latinos, man. You're the people of God. You're the Israelites, man. You're not none of those bywords. If you don't wake up, God, his name, he who has a name, the creator of heaven and earth, right? The creator of all this, his name is Yahweh. 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 And he has a son. His son's name is not Jesus. His son's name is Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai. Yahweh Shai. He deliverer. He salvation. Yahweh, he to be. He exists. You know what I'm saying? So with that, man, we'll go ahead and close out. Give all honor, praise, and glory to
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem, Ha-Rakah, Akwadash.
Shalom.